Alright, so on to the next project. This air compressor. I don't use the air that often, but I would if I had it handy. So, what my plan is to get this mounted, I think, on some sort of a platform over in this area. I don't know if I'm going to mount it to this or do something like I did. It'll be something simple, something like I did with the dust collector, but it doesn't have to be as extravagant, if you call that extravagant. But anyhow, I'm going to mount it there. And then what I got was, this was a Harbor Freight special. It's this retractable air hose, 50 feet. And so I thought maybe if I could get the air compressor over there and then hook this guy up also over there, that I could get air to anywhere I needed to get in here, because obviously I mean, this is not that long. Let's see, that's 10 feet, maybe another 5, 15, I don't know, you're talking about 25 feet. So really I could get anywhere I needed to get in here if the reel was over there. So, and plus I already have a plug there which is for the dust collector, and there's no way I'm going to use the dust collector and the air at the same time, so it would be a great place to plug it in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to unpack this and see what we got, and see if my plan's still going to work. So here we go. Okay, as it usually happens, I've changed my mind. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it here, right in the center. And the hose reel is pretty big, and I'm not dead set on where I want to put that, because the way I'm thinking, you know, it doesn't swing or anything. So I would love to have it where I guess I could just pull it out, make you know, make some slack, and then take it over wherever I want it to be. So that being said, maybe I should move it back over there. Man, I just don't know. That would be most out of the way, because I was thinking about doing other stuff over here. So yeah, okay, back to original plan. So alright, so I hem-hauled around a little bit, and this is where I decided I was going to end up. On this side, it's going to come out, the reel's going to come out, this is where the reel's going to go, but it's going to be like 20 inches. So I'm okay with that. I was going to use this storage over here for you know, the different carts that I want to build, so this way I can you know, pull it out as I need it, and take it, you know, to the other side of the dungeon here, if I need to. So all I did was 4 screws. It's the Tapcons. These things, I don't know, they're alright. I don't have, do I have the, yeah, I can't tell you what kind they are because I took the insert out, but you basically drill a pilot hole with this guy, and this is a great masonry bit. I'm surprised. I mean, it's lasted, it came with the kit, but it's lasted through quite a few of these so far. Usually those masonry bits are garbage, but we'll see. This isn't that heavy. I mean, this reel is, I'm over engineering this, but you know, if I've got it, I may as well use it. So back to over here, all I'm going to do, I'm going to throw 2 more 2x4s on here on top of these, and I'm doing that because I want to put, I found these, they're galvanized, I don't know what, just screws, whatever, and I'm going to try to use these to hang this reel. Again, it's not real heavy, and I think it calls for 1/2-inch bolts, but I mean, the worst that can happen is this thing falls down. and I just don't think it's going to happen. It's just not that heavy, and there's not going to be that much pressure on it. So I have these leftovers from a child's play fort. So I was doing the extra 2x4 because you know, these are pretty long. Had they been shorter, I probably would have left just one 2x4, but I don't have any of those, and I don't want to go to the orange store or the blue store right now. So that's where we're at. So I'll go ahead and get these 2x4s hung, and then I will film me trying to get this reel hung up on the wall, because that could be some pure entertainment. So be back in a second. Okay, so before I start, where I'm planning on doing this, I'm going to hang it where this is going to be the bottom. So, you know, I'm going to pull from the bottom rather than this being on the top. So, my plan is, since it's only me, measured these two holes right here, and they're 4 inches apart. So if I put 2 of these dudes halfway close, 4 inches apart, get them almost all the way in, I can come over with the reel, hang it on that, hang it on these, and then go with a pencil and mark for these. Now, what I don't know, these are square head, which I have, but it looks like I can get to over above this, at least enough to, you know, of course these won't matter except for tightening at the end, but I'm gonna have to get those in. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to come up with some sort of really long contraption on this drill to see if I can reach, or if on this impact driver to see. I need more length. That sounded really bad, but anyhow, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so now I've run into a problem that didn't really expect this, but I can't get to those bottom ones. These guys went in rather crooked, but I drilled the holes crooked on purpose so I could get to them. I mean, it's in. It's not going anywhere, but I still want to tighten these, but I can't get to them. So I've got the piece here. I think what I'm going to try to do, it's getting a little late, so I'm going to wrap it up, but I tried to get in there with a socket wrench and a socket that would fit the end of this, but it comes out too far. But I've got some ignition wrenches, and maybe not even, I don't want to take that much, that's not too huge, just a wrench to get in there. Hopefully I have a ratcheting wrench that can get in there and tighten those up, but not too bad. It doesn't sit out too far at all. I'll give it a test here. I've never messed with it. Oops. How do you make it stop? Well, well, oh. I said oh, and I don't. I have no idea how to make it stop. I only made it stop once, so I'm gonna have to mess with that and see, because obviously that's an issue. It needs to stop. I'm sure it's just me. So it's getting late. Until next time.